Hey guys, today we are checking out this LED bulb replacement kit, and this is made by Boslla. And the cool thing about this is it's a multicolor LED. So by default it turns on in white mode, but you can switch it to something warmer or even yellow color, great for fog. And there's also a warning flash mode if you happen to need something like that. So by default it will turn on in white, but with short on-off switching, you will select different modes. So let's go through the box, let's install it in Golf MK7, and then let's wait for the night to check how this will perform. So in the box we will have two LEDs. This is H11, I believe, but this kit is available in many different sizes, so I believe you will find the one that fits your needs. And let's just take off this cover. This is how the LED looks. You can already see that it's a multicolor LED. There are two different colors on this chip. We have two drivers for it, so I believe this will control the LED, control the built-in cooling fan over here, and of course control the color of the light that you have just selected. So the installation should be pretty simple. Just remove the original bulb, install this, install those encoders, connect this to your original wiring, connect this to the LED, and also there's an adjustment over here. Once it's installed in the light assembly, you can still rotate it a little bit or even adjust it like that, just to make sure that those LEDs will perform better and you will have the correct optics for your headlight. Okay, so let's go to Golf MK7. Let's remove what I've already have installed over there, whatever it is, and let's put this in. Accessing fog lights in MK7 is a little bit difficult because you need to do it from here. So turn your wheels all the way to either of the sides, and then you can access this flap, and if you have thin enough hands, you can reach to the bulb. You need to disconnect the wiring first, because with the wiring attached to this original bulb, you will not be able to turn it to remove it, to unlock it. That's it. And now, when it's installed on both sides, we can turn on the ignition, turn on the lights, and turn on fog lights. And right now, if I shortly turn them off and on, it switches into different color modes. And this is the warning flash mode. So let's go back to white, and before I close the plastic cover, I can reach out to the LED and adjust the beam pattern. So if I rotate it, we can see that the pattern changes a little bit, and I can also move it outwards and inside. So let's find the correct beam, correct pattern beam. I believe that's something like this. The cutout line is clear, it's sharp, so this should be it. Okay, so let's wait for the night. Let's close those plastic covers, and we will try this when it's dark outside on the road. Okay, before we talk pros and cons of this device, just two things that I need to notice. One, I was waiting for fog to test this yellow mode in fog, how it will perform, because it should perform better than standard halogen bulbs, but sadly there were no conditions proper for this test, but I promised to post a video about how this works in fog, but then I'm not sure when, because right now the weather is just perfect. And the second thing that you need to know is to check your local laws, because this is an alternative light source. It's LED and it's high brightness, and it has different colors, so you need to check if it's not against your local regulations. And now let's talk pros and cons. As you saw, the installation is very easy. It's as simple as replacing a regular light bulb. Of course, you need to also check if the light pattern is correct. I like that there are 3 color modes over here and the 4th warning flash, and I really like that this device is very easy to control. You don't have any additional buttons that you need to install. It will mess up all your dashboard, and there will be some additional wiring, and the installation would not be that easy. But you are just controlling it with your regular fog light switch, so that's a big pro from me. I like that the brightness is really high, because this is something that I've been looking forward to, and I like that the beam precision is close to perfect in the default position, and still you have some adjustment, so you can make sure that this will not blind no one on the road, and it will perform as intended. And now let's talk cons. First thing that I've noticed is if you have your car programmed to use the fog lights as cornering lights to illuminate your surroundings, this is no good for you, because first time you turn your steering wheel to the left, it will turn on the fog light, of course, but the second time it will switch the mode to the warmer white. Third turn left is yellow, 4th turn left is warning flash, so this is no good if you are using your fog lights as cornering lights. Also, if you arrive at home with your fog lights turned on, let's say you set them to the 3rd mode, which is yellow, and you turn off the ignition, lights will go off, and you have coming home illumination. So you open the door and your car will illuminate the area around it for your convenience. So it will turn on your fog lights, but in next mode. So it will be 4th mode, which is the warning flash. So if you are using leaving home illumination, and you often arrive at home with your fog lights on, well, this is what will happen. Honestly, if there's a way to turn off some of the modes, so we can remove the 4th, the warning flash, or just leave one of the colors which you prefer, it would be perfect. Those 2 concerns that I've just mentioned wouldn't be an issue. Okay, so that's it from me. In the description below this video you will find a link to this product if you want to buy it for your car. Give it a thumbs up if you like this simple test and review. And that's it. Subscribe for future ones. See you soon.